Just this year, God turned my pain to tears. Not by my prayer. I didn't pray. No prayer. But medical science. Journey to the throne! And easy is the head. When we give birth to my first daughter, Sharon, it was not easy. The brother that had car that would take me to Gobalada to go and pick my daughter, he deal with me. He no good to make pastor poor. A pastor poor. Ha! He dealt with me. But that's not it. That's inconsequential. From birth, Sharon started falling sick. Terribly. I will come to church in the old place. We do church service, run. I will pray for people. And I will get home. We'll be battling with the life of my daughter so that she does not go. Because of the crisis of sickle cell. It was terrible. I was terribly anointed with my clothes pre-soaked. I will carry my daughter in tears and tell you about the journey to the throne. One day, I felt like not coming to church on Sunday when I saw the crisis. And I knelt down before God. I said, why? Why have you given me a cross that is bigger than me? I thought when you called me, I never saw this coming. I never! You don't understand what it takes for a man of God to be on the altar preaching and knowing that the daughter is battling between life and death. You don't know. It took courage. The first time God healed somebody here in this ministry of sickle cell anemia, everybody was rejoicing. When I got to the office, I broke down in tears. I said, Lord, why don't you take that healing for my daughter? Why should you dangerously anoint me and use me for others? And others say, physician, heal yourself. That's the journey of life. But one thing, through it all, I keep trusting in him. I keep following him. I told him, even though you slay me, I will follow. Even though you kill me, I will follow. I just know you are too faithful. This is who you are. I'm telling you, Jenny. See, one of the reasons why I preach my life is to make you understand. My mission statement is raising the nobody, turning them to somebody. I did not magic from heaven down. I came from nothing. That's why when God changed my story, people who knew me were suspecting me. But they did not see this side of the battle, the side of the journey, the side of the secret tears. Just this year, God turned my pain to tears. Not by my prayer. I didn't pray. I did not do any prayer. No prayer. But medical science. She did bone marrow transplant. When she told me my genotype have changed from SS to the other, she's free from sickle cell anemia. Medical wonders. But there are people who have done that and died. But hear this. Even though God did not heal her directly, God followed another way. That was the greatest problem of my life, that brought the crisis of my marriage, that brought everything. Hear this. God has a way. God has a way. He has a way. He knows what he can do. Hear this. Hear this. It doesn't matter. The throne is for you if you can wait. I have to say this because I preached to you that she has sickle cell. She's no longer sickle cell again. She's free. So don't use that name on her again. Basking and wasking strong. Oh my God. Hear this. Thought the beginning might be rough, but there's a latter end. The latter end. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning of the matter. Hear this. Let them laugh at you. Let them lie. Let them talk. Let them throw the arrow. Let God be God. When I was thinking God will use healing from me to heal her, God has his own method. Never you be stereotyped. Allow God to do it his own way. You know, other men of God will not testify like this. They will tell you that God used them. No. Lie is far from us. We'll give credit to whom credit is. The most important thing is that the Lord has done it. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. There are battles. There are trials on the way to the throne. they will call you names. They will backstab you. They will dig pit for you. You will come out of it. They will think that's your burial. The Lord will take you out. Hear this. Don't allow them to kill you. Don't allow them to stop you. Just carry the fire. Keep moving forward. Keep digging forward. Because better is the end of a thing than the beginning.
Likes video. Subscribe for verified prophetic insight. Share this message. Someone needs to hear it.